Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere Virgo may be in your chart. This is for the second week of December 2019. And I get comments on my Virgo readings about the sound a lot. And I got new equipment, but I'm not using them for this week reading because I need to kind of get more familiar with the equipment. So Virgo, bear with me. We are still on the old system, and hopefully you can hear me clearly enough. And by the beginning of next year, we'll bring improvement to the channel as we're growing. I want to give you a quality experience. Okay, this is all about the messages, so it's important for you to be able to see the cards clearly so you guys can pick up your own messages from the images that are coming through, and also to be able to hear me clearly, because I don't just read the cards, I am an intuitive reader. So the messages that are coming through, you must be able to hear them. And that's one of the reasons I don't really I'm not in so much for, you know, being on camera, because I really want the focus to be on the message, on the cards, on you being able to hear me. Okay, so here we go, Virgo. Messages, guidance for Virgo. We are starting here with the Keepers of Your Light Oracle cards. We'll choose a card, and then we'll go to the main reading using the Psychic Tarot. No clarifications this week. I'm going to try to keep this very short. Well, I shouldn't say very. I'm going to try to keep it short. I noticed in the analytics that you guys are not spending that much time. Just about half the time that the duration of those readings are. That's the watch time. So I'm going to try to keep it short for you, okay? There we have Saint Germain, Karma Releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Make room for good energy, Virgo. Mary Magdalene came out for you. Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Do not let anything stop you. The teacher has been awakened. You have something, what does it say? You have something important to share. Okay? Karma Releasing. Saint Germain is also the healer, right? Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. And here we have your first card. Throat chakra. Oh my goodness. Yes. Wow. Virgo, for some of you that are like teachers or that have like those special gifts, that have something here that's important that needs to be shared, Spirit is asking you to start speaking up. We are in Sagittarius season. Sagittarius is also about expression. It's about communications and travel and expansion. But Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter, planet of the gods, like, you know, wisdom. Sagittarius is also, it's not just, it's not communication as in Gemini, which is like one-on-one communication, kind of like, you know, communication with the people that are in our circle. Sagittarius asks you, it's more like mass communication, right? For some of you, if you're a writer, Spirit is telling you, don't hold on to all this knowledge, to all this wisdom, to share it, let it out, let people know, share it. If you write poems, I don't know, that's coming through here, share it with the world. If you have certain skill set that you've been thinking about, you know, doing some kind of like, you know, teaching tutorials about, and you've been thinking about it and you haven't, use this energy during this time of the full moon in Gemini to release any blockage when it comes to your self-expression. Okay, to really start sharing your gift. Create your own path here. I'm feeling like you may have to go at this in your own way. You may have to perhaps the blockage has been you trying to the avenues that are currently available. You feel like perhaps for some of you it may feel like it's too superficial for you. Perhaps for some of you, like, you may feel like if I just do a tutorial that I do, like, you know, membership for people to access, then you may feel like this is not the right path for you. It's almost like you're looking for something here. I feel, Virgo, you really, because you're so meticulous about the way you go about things, you're really trying to figure out the best way for you to put that forth, for you to share that information, for you to start teaching, if you will. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you. And I will also add, don't let anyone stop you. I feel like during this time, you're going to find it. You're going to discover the path. Use that energy. Jupiter is about to enter Capricorn. If it hasn't already, I didn't look before I started this reading, where Jupiter is right now. But anyways, Jupiter is about expansion. In Capricorn, it's gonna bring such a sense of order. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit more structured about how you expand, about how you speak out, about how you share this information. I feel like perhaps in Sagittarius it was too much. You felt like perhaps things would get out of your control. You felt like it would be like it's almost like there will be like too much fire energy. I feel like the groundedness of Capricorn, especially if you want to make a career of this, is gonna really bring a sense of order and structure on how you go about doing it. Okay, for some of you it's about teaching here. For some of you it's about sharing some knowledge base. For some of you about some wisdom. Even for some of you it's something that, you know, about spirituality. Okay, about teaching people on how to live, you know, the good life, a positive life. Okay, and there's throat chakra, self-expression, speaking out, communication. Okay, that's what's happening here. There's a transformation happening during this time. Okay, whatever it is, that wherever there was blockage, wherever, you know, you felt hesitant, there was hesitation in following your path, you're going to allow that transformation to take place. Everyone's gonna know, oh, okay, Virgo, I didn't know you could do all that. Okay, Virgo, this is you had all this you've been hiding. Okay, let's say for some of you, you are, you know, perhaps a singer or a songwriter, and you've been writing, you have all this stack of great materials that you have not been sharing. There's gonna be a real transformation. People are finally gonna see you for, you know, all your strength and power and all the gifts that you have. This is beautiful. Some of you are very talented here and you're afraid to share it. But there's a transformation happening during this time for you. Oh, okay. Material harvest. 9 of Earth, of course. So, do you see how quick things happen? Do you see how quick things happens for you? Accelerated motion. As I'm saying, do you see how quick things happen? Accelerated motion. And that's exactly what's going to happen for you, okay? Virgo, this is, oh, getting goosebumps here. This is so beautiful. As soon as you make the decision to speak up, as soon as you make that decision to express your truth, to express that gift, to express yourself, to share it with everybody, it's gonna be like poof, like magic. You're not gonna be able to contain this. Okay, as soon as it's out, and that transformation is gonna take place. This is not minor kind of energy. This is major kind of. This is scorpionic energy. Okay, with the transformation, this is the universe pushing you towards that, putting an end to that old cycle of where perhaps you are hesitant, of where you are hiding, for you to really allow yourself to shine, your light to shine, your talents to be experienced. Okay, with that's what we have talents for. If you have talents and you hide it, you're doing a disservice to yourself, a disservice to the divine, a disservice to the world at large. It's important to share. It's the same thing when you're in a spiritual journey. For some of you, this is about spirituality. It's the same thing when you're in a spiritual journey. As the higher you get to your higher level of consciousness, the higher you get in your spiritual growth, you realize that it cannot be contained. It's not something that is to be experienced for self-interest, for, like, you know, as a hobby. If you are on a real spiritual journey, you're actually doing the work. The next step is, how do I share this? Even if it's you in your own way of living, the way you express yourself in the world, the way you connect with other people, the way you share your light to other people, the way you now realize the interconnectedness of everyone. You don't see other people as the other. The way you almost like become more inviting, the way you you kind of like decide to be in communion with your community, if you will. Like, you just will not be able to contain it to just being you. It cannot stay secret. It's gonna have to, you have to expand. Okay, you have to expand, you have to share, you have to connect. And this is the same way here. And when you have a talent, any kind of talent, you have to share it. And that transformation, you're being pushed toward that transformation. This is major kind of energy. You cannot stop this, you cannot resist it. They're gonna push you towards that, about coming out of the closet here, if you will, for some of you, to share your gifts, to share your talents. Okay, and what you get to experience is material harvest. Look at this beautiful, it looks like a sun, double sun, a halo behind the head of that person. This is like a spiritual gift that's supposed to be shared, and that's gonna bring you a lot of abundance and blessings. This is the card of prosperity. This is the card of someone who basically enjoying the fruit of their labor. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. And I love that this card here, he has all this thing in his arms, and what in his grasp is giving things. He's giving things. This is someone like in the Rider-Waite, in the traditional tarot, we usually see this person was like in their beautiful garden, enjoying their garden, enjoying all the lavishness around them. And here I like that he's like in prayer for everything that's coming towards them. Material harvest. Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for the great season that we've had. Thank you for all this fruit. May I be able to share it with other people. As we know, fruits, they don't last, they don't have a long shelf life, right? So share during this time when you start to harvest, to start getting some rewards based on this experience here, based on this journey, based on sharing your gifts and talents, based on willing to teach, based on helping to create your own path, to make room for good energy, not just for yourself and for other people. You're gonna have to use, some of you, it's important to remember to give thanks, okay, to be grateful for that experience, and things will happen very fast. Literally, from the time you allow, you start sharing, you communicate, you bring this out, you let this out, it's gonna be like from 1 to 3, the way that transformation is gonna happen in accelerated motion, because it's already been there, it's waiting for you. It's just kind of like now Spirit's gonna give you that push to go all full speed ahead, okay, to share it, to let it all out, and things will happen very fast for you. Okay, Virgo, if it's you starting, like, you know, if you're starting a new business, or you're offering a new course, just let's put it, success is gonna happen mighty quickly. Oh, okay, we have a flipper here. There we go. So in regards to love, let's say this is just also a love situation. Some of you have a lot of love for somebody. Perhaps there is an age difference. Perhaps some of you are more awakened than your love interest, and you've been kind of like hesitant. Perhaps there's you feel like perhaps you're too old. You feel like you're gonna have to mother that kid. I say that kid, that person, or you're gonna have to father that person to teach them everything. Or perhaps because you like you have attained a certain level, even if it's just in your career, even if it's just in your own spiritual growth, whatever it may be for you, you feel that person is not quite there where you are, and you're hesitant, and there's a sense here, Spirit is telling you to really express yourself, to communicate your truth, to not hide, to let that person perhaps know. I'm looking at this red here, there's passion in Mary Magdalene, and she is a passionate woman. Some people believe her and Jesus was the ultimate, you know, was the original twin flame, right? So it's to be able to connect with that person, and to be able to speak your truth to that person, okay, to communicate clearly, because you don't know, because that person may be thinking you hate them, like they may be saying like you're seeing them less than and all the others, and it's not the case. Okay, move beyond drama. That's what it says. You create your own path. So look at the truth of your situation, look at the truth in your heart, look at your truth in that person, and communicate clearly. Move beyond drama. Whatever other people may be saying, whatever it is that may be the notion, okay, create your own path. How do you see a relationship with that person being, okay? And to communicate clearly with that person, and allow that transformation to take place. Because for some of you, if this is about love, there is something here. The first step is about first understanding yourself, where you are, okay, how you're feeling, okay, your own truth, and also to communicate and then very quickly things will start transforming once you make that communication, that first step happen. The card that came out to you, it's very soon. And look at here, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And especially for those of you, this is a love situation, that transformation is happening. Let's say this is a love situation for some of you, maybe with a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Just trust and believe that that Scorpio is in your is coming towards you. There's communication coming towards you. Okay, from that Scorpio, they're gonna start communicating their truth. They're gonna start expressing their love. Let's say there was drama or negativity in that situation. There's gonna be a conversation that happens here that's gonna bring some understanding, some clarity. Okay, that's going to, because for some of you there's something very important here. I feel like that you need to share. There might have been a misunderstanding. Some of you, the person may not know how you truly feel about them, and that communication needs to happen. The Eight of Fire is a card of communication as well. Okay, long distance communication. Sometimes for some of you, that person here may be traveling towards you, or once that communication happen, it's gonna bridge the gap, the distance between the two of you. Okay, and it's gonna bring a certain level of prosperity and certain level of I want to say calm, I want to say serenity. That's what I'm feeling here looking at this card, and blessings. Okay, in that relationship, this is a relationship that some of you are dealing with, and this is the card that actually flew out for you, your woman's oracle card. It says here, very soon. This is Virgo energy. This is Mercury energy with we have with this card. So this is about communication again, and very soon. If you're talking about communication that you've been waiting on, very soon. This is like communication is coming. Accelerated motion. This is a card of speed. The Eight of Fire. Very soon. This is like the same message here. Very soon. So clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And by now, I mean like now, like during this week coming up. Okay, at least during this like I would say 5 to 13 days, okay, between like week to 2 weeks time here, something is happening for you. Be mindful if you're been in communication with someone specific that you had your eyes on. Pay attention to the way you're communicating to each other, what they're saying to you and what you're saying to them. Pay attention to, are you speaking your truth, your heart, what you really want, not what you think they may want to hear, not what you think that people might want you to say, what society expects of you. Speak your truth, speak your art, create your own path, okay, during this time, because things are happening really quick, unfolding mighty quick here, and divine timing is at work here in your love life. Okay, there's a change, there's a transformation happening. The pace is gonna start picking up for you here, okay, Virgo. And I'm sending you so much love during this time. I hope this message resonates, and I said I'm gonna keep it short. We're still almost at 20 minutes. All right. I'll see you next week. Until then, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Thank you, Virgo. Bye-bye.